What's good, everyone? What is good? Welcome back to the channel with your show, of course, Machiavelli. Hope you all are having a great day today. Oh no, that's wrong. What's good, everyone? What is good? Welcome back to the channel with your show, of course, Machiavelli. Hope you all are having a great day. And today we're back with another speed build, Sims 4 speed build. Today's speed build, we're gonna go ahead and make an apartment. Most likely, it's gonna be another Japanese apartment. So if you guys are into that, congratulations. If you're not, then this might not be the video for you. Hold on, I'm editing something, so give me a second. Welcome back to the channel with your chili, of course, Machiavelli. I'm doing like 5 things at once. Why? Because why not? Okay, perfect. So anyways, how y'all doing? Hope y'all doing great. I'm doing swell. I'm quite embarrassed right now. I have story time for you guys for what happened at work the other day, but I'll let y'all know in a second. But yeah, I'm quite embarrassed right now. Also with that, I'm gonna go ahead and continue with my story time with work experience, because I actually think it's kind of updated now with what happened at work the other day, but I'll talk about that later. But so what did we talk about actually? First time I talked about my favorite job was it the Pan Am Games? Yeah, it was the Pan Am Games. And then the second one, don't know if I talked about it yet or not, but it should have been me working at a daycare. But if not, I'll talk about that today. But anyways, so I'm talking about what happened at work, because no, that's the story. So anyways, as you guys know, I started a new job at UPS the last few days, and it's been pretty swell. But thing is, where I work, I have 2 managers that I report to, and then they have 1 manager that they report to them. So okay, my bad. I report to 2 supervisors, and then there's a manager. There we go. And so pretty much, all 3 of them have been giving me ish, for the last, since I started. It's not even like serious-ish, but here and there's been some digs, there's been some yelling, it hasn't been a quote-unquote friendly workplace, you know? I've kept it going because, like, it doesn't take a lot for me to get upset, you know? Like, I'm not the type of person that gets mad very easily. Like, I laugh it off, you know? I take the higher route, higher route, or whatever it's called, that's what I do. Anyways, I go into work yesterday, and they were just badgering me. They had me working like 4 different spots, and then they would get mad at me for going to that spot, even though they put me there. And then like they would yell at me for stuff, even though if they told me to do something, I would do it. They'd yell at me thinking I wasn't doing it. They'd find out that I'm actually doing it and walk away without apologizing. You know, like those type of things. Like, you know, little things that irks you. Like, that irks me. You know, you like, don't come at me and yell at me saying, "Oh, you're not listening," you know, or the fact that they're like, "Oh, you don't listen to simple instructions." Well, and then look, oh, you did. Like, apologize. You know, you made a mistake. Apologize. It's not that hard, you know. And it would bug me. And so, like, what happened was they pretty much, make a long story short, he started getting mad at me because I overheard him wrong. And okay, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. You know, let's move it on. Let's keep it going. No, he decided to sit there and badger me and go in on me. And like, he started bringing up stuff in the past that I had no control over. He started like asking questions that had nothing to do with him, you know. And he started like talking down to me. Like, I literally felt like an idiot, you know. I didn't like that. And so the one thing that I'm not about is being disrespected in my workplace. Like, nah, I come here to work and that's it. Don't disrespect me. Like, I treat you with respect, you treat me with respect. And he started disrespecting me, so I was pissed. And the thing is, when I get mad, I angry cry. I hate it. That's like actually one of the biggest reasons why I don't get mad at people, or why I don't like say stuff, is because I start to cry. Like, when my emotions go up, tears start falling out my eyes, and it makes me look stupid. Like, not stupid, but in this day and age, I hate saying it, but it's true. If you see a guy getting angry and he cries, people look at them differently. It is like, it is what it is. If a guy comes at you angry and he comes at you normally with a leveled voice and everything, you take him more seriously. But if a guy comes at you blubbering and crying, then you're gonna like think of him as like a little kid, you know, like, why is a guy crying? Because still in this day and age, 2020, guys can't cry without looking like, you know, the P word. It's crazy. That's where we're at right now. And that's why, again, I don't get mad. I don't get upset, because I know I cry. Like, every time I get upset, really mad, tears start falling out my eyes, and I start blubbering, and it's a terrible experience. So I never get mad. But yesterday, I was sleep deprived because I decided not to go to sleep. I was like, you know, I'm just gonna go to work, because I only work for like, what, 5-6 hours, and then I come back home. So, you know, I can last the 5 hours. Plus, the first hour I go, I'm not really doing anything. And then they switched me over to what I'm actually doing. And then, so I said, I'll just go ahead and I'll just, I'll pull through it. But nah, B, they were treating me like complete garbage and I was pissed. And then normally what I do is, because my mom's the most recent, my mom always knows how to calm me down. She knows how to talk me through it. But at my workplace, you're not to have work like phones. So you have to leave your phones in the car. And so I couldn't even talk to her, to go about like my feelings. I couldn't even take my break because my break's like what, 7, and I got mad at them at like, and then this conversation happened like 6, so I had to wait like an hour, and so I couldn't even like call my mom and be like, yo mom, what should I do? Because again, my mom's a voice of reason. She can like direct me through anything. Whenever I'm upset, she knows exactly how to tell me now. She's that person that she'll think about it and she'd ask. But with me, like, what happened was I walked away, and I walked away pissed, and I just started replaying everything. I got even more mad. You see, with me, I don't calm down. Like once, like I said, I have a bar, and if you irritate me or piss me off below the bar, I can calm down, like my mind will start working in a functional way and I'll feel better. But once you pass over the bar, it's just red. I see red. Like I told you guys before, I'm a really nice person. Really, I get along with anybody. But once you piss me off, I'm a different person. I'm totally different. I go from 1 to 80 and you can't get me back down. Like once you bring me up a bar, you're like, that's it, like the relationship we have is kind of like messed up. It's never gonna be the same with me. Like I'm a one type of person, like we're good till we're good, and then we're bad. That's it. There's hardly any way of like going back down once he pissed me off. And so I was pissed off, and so I went ahead, and how I confronted is the manager's like, yo Malik, come here, and like I'm gonna talk to you for a second. I was like, no, I don't talk to you right now. I literally walked past him, I gave him my hand, like I'm not talking to you right now. I went straight to him, I'm like, yo, so like what do you have, like why do you hate me so much? Like, what did I do to piss you off, Because you came attack me. And then he's like that. And then, of course, when I did that, I started getting mad. I started yelling. And then, like, the thing is, when I get mad, like I said before, I start crying. And then I start crying. I start blubbering. And so I'm like, it was terrible. Like, I heard what I was saying. I was like, I can't understand what you're saying. Like, calm down. I'm like, don't tell me to calm down. It was a mess. It was a mess. And so after that, it wasn't resolved. He pretty much told me that, hey, if I made you feel that way, I am sorry. Even though I don't feel like I did that, if you feel that way, I apologize. I'm like, wow, thanks. What a nice apology. And then we kind of went off, and then I started working with another supervisor. And then, yeah, I saw him like one time after that. We just bowed, and then, yeah, it was awkward. But anyways, see, before going into this, I was like, kind of regretted it, but now I don't, because you know what? I'm not going to let anybody like irritate me or like, walk over me. Like, if I feel disrespected, I feel disrespected, like, don't do that. Like, don't talk down to me. Like, listen, I'm 23, you're like, what, 27? There's 4 age. I don't care if you're old. Like, I don't care if you're above me. I'm not gonna have you talk down to me like that. Like, don't do it. Like, thing is, me in this job, I'm only have this job is because 1, I need the physical exercise, and 2, I need some type of income for now until I get the job I really want. So like, if this job doesn't work out, I'll get another one. Like it's not the only job in the world, So like, I didn't care. Like I was thinking about actually quitting at one point. I was like, I'm not dealing with this, because like I said before, they've been doing this constantly since I started working, and I'm like, I'm tired of it. I've been working there for like what, soon to be 2 weeks now, and like every day it's been something. It's not been like anything big, but it's just been something, something. And so I was hella annoyed. But then I was like, you know what? Like, I go from this job to the next job, and the thing is, I like the job. If I didn't like the job, of course I'd be gone. But I truly like it. So I was like, whatever. I'll keep on doing it for now. I'll hold it, and like, it's not saying I could get another job and then that job could be even worse than this one, like, you're gonna deal with assholes, excuse my language, but you're gonna deal with people you don't like throughout your careers, so it kind of just made me even more prone that I don't want to work for anybody, like, I don't want to be in a situation where I have to like depend on somebody's like kindness to get me through. I have to depend on how they feel for me to get my work done. It's terrible. But anyways, that happened at work. It was a solid mess, y'all. I came home, I was so so emotionally drained after that. It was ridiculous. I was just done. I came home and went straight to sleep. I couldn't even take care of my dog or anything. I was so emotionally done, especially because I didn't sleep. Maybe that's why my emotions were so high. Even if still, I would still get so pissed off, because the thing is, he came up in my face and he's like, the thing is, he came up to my face. It's like, why am I always looking for you? Why are you always the one that I'm looking for? Making it sound like I'm not doing anything. But yeah, there are people there that don't do ish. Like, when I say this, there are people there that don't do nothing. Like, nothing. That's what gets me mad. Is they tell me to do something, I will do it. Even if it's too hard for me to do, I will push myself and I will do it. And yet there's people over there that will turn down work because they can't do it. But yet I always say yes, and I'll always do. Remember what they do, how they push me to do anything, I will do it. But yet you're yelling at me saying I'm not doing anything. They started implying that I'm lazy and that I don't do anything. It got me so pissed off. And then they started talking down to me, and everyone started like watching at me. I'm like, oh, this man's trying to test my patience right now. Like, bruh, like I went straight coon, not coon, but like I was something else. Like I said, I'm a different person when I'm angry. I'm a different person. It was really weird for me to see. Cause like after that, like I was so quiet. Normally I'm like I talk to people quite bubbly, but like bro, I was quiet. Like I stood to myself. Like I had my own, like I was in a mood. But anyways, there's that. I had to come here and talk to you guys that, because like again, I've never, like I have job before, but I've never had like a situation like that happen before ever. And it takes a lot. It takes a lot for me to seriously get mad at somebody, to like yell at them or to confront them. Like I'll take it. Like I have a thick skin, so you can yell at me, you can call me whatever you want, but like just don't don't talk. And maybe because of my past too, and people always like talking about my intelligence, and that's when it annoyed me too, was that he was talking down to me like that. But it was just, I was so pissed off. But anyways, that happened at work. Fun story time. I'll let you guys know if it gets any better, because today's my second day of going back there, and I'm going back there today. I don't know how it's gonna be. To be quite honest, I was thinking of taking like a PA day and just like taking like a day off and just like calming myself down. But I think I'm good. I'm gonna go do my 5 hours and come home. Maybe do overtime, because overtime pays amazing. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoy this build. Thanks for watching, and of course I will see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Oh jeez, COVID. I'm joking. That was terrible. Sorry. That's a habit. Me and my brother do that all the time. Whenever someone coughs, you're like, COVID. It's terrible. I'm sorry. But yeah, anyways, deuces. I'm out. Pieces. Bye. Later. Love y'all. Peace.